How we doing? Welcome to Mr. C's kitchen from Mr. and Mrs. C's homestead. Today we're doing a Swiss cheese potato casserole. One of my favorites. Seems to be asked for a lot when we have outings and family get-togethers and even at work, things like that. So we're going to show you how to make that today. It's pretty easy, and we'll show you what we're doing, what we're using for the ingredients. So obviously I use the diced new potatoes. Who wants to take time cutting them up when you can do that, right? Okay, so we're going to be using some salt and pepper, some dill weed, some paprika, some parsley, use fresh if you have it, I don't today, some sour cream, half an onion, diced up, 2 cups of Swiss cheese. Alright, and what I've done, we're going to use our metal pan that we're going to be cooking in today, and we've already put the diced potatoes up in there, so you can see that. Alright, so I got to put on my glasses. Getting old, I can't see without my glasses. Alright, so with the cheese, we're going to divide that in half. So it's 2 cups, so I'm going to set a cup aside. So we'll have that to put over the top. We'll put the remainder of cheese in with the potatoes. We use a lot of plastic containers. They really come in handy. Go ahead and throw in your onion. Got about a half an onion diced. Throw that in there. And we're going to use about 1.5 cups of sour cream. On these containers, are usually good for like 2 cups. It's 16 ounces. So I'm going to use about 2/3 of it. I hope your Sunday went well. Hope your weather was nice and you got to go out and enjoy the day. We did. We spent the day outside working around the homestead and doing some projects, and put a little meat on the smoker, and now we're making a side for it. Alright, so we got that in there. We're going to add about a teaspoon of salt. Doesn't take a whole lot. About a teaspoon of pepper. We're going to put in 2 tablespoons of the dill weed, and that's between that and Swiss cheese is really what makes this dish good. I don't know if y'all have used dill weed before, but it's kind of strong. But when used right, boy, it really brings it alive. We're going to add in about 2 tablespoons of parsley. Get the lid off. And you're going to cook this at 350 for about 25-30 minutes just to get the cheese melted, and you know, you want it where it's kind of bubbly. Starts to bubble on top. It's ready. Alright, best I can tell, I got everything in there. Hopefully I didn't forget anything, huh? Miss C will let me know though. So now we're just going to take and mix it all in. Stir it together. I'm good for that, aren't I? I gotta knock something out of the bowl every time I stir. I think I just get going too fast. Pretty much what happens, I think. You can do this in 9x13. I like a deeper dish to cook in myself. But so we're just going to incorporate all this. Let's Mixed up really good and evenly. I'm telling you, y'all make this dish, bring it to an outing or a family get together, and they're gonna love it. They're gonna want the recipe. And there's some other variations. Sometimes I add bacon to it. I didn't have any, but I like to put bacon in there too. Give it a little more flavor. Alright, so we got it mixed in. We're just going to spread her out. Just kind of even it up. So I'm just going to kind of even her up like this. Now I'm going to go back in, add the remainder of the cheese on top. Remember we held half of it back. Cheese is good, right? It don't just clog arteries, it just makes you feel good. Cheese and bacon, two of my favorite things. Alright, so once we put in the cheese, then we're going to come back with the paprika. And all we're going to do is go over the top with it. It's for an accent and gives it a little bit of flavor. But it's just going to make it look pretty. And when it gets done in the oven, it's going to look really good. So this is kind of what we're looking at. Hopefully you can see that. Alright. So we're going to put this in the oven, like we said, at 350 for 25 minutes. When it's done, we'll pull it out and we'll let you see it. See you in a little bit. Okay, welcome back. We have the Swiss cheese casserole is done. Hopefully you can kind of see that. This makes a great side dish. Real easy to make, real fast. I'll dip a little bit of it out here so you can see it. Kind of cheesy. Makes a great side. And it goes over really well at functions and parties and things like that. It's one of the favorites. I'm asked to make this quite often. So anyway, try it out and let me know how you like it. Give me a comment after you try it. I'd like to know. And if you would, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We're still trying to grow this channel. Every few days trying to bring you something to try to cook in your kitchen from our house to yours. So we appreciate you very much for tuning in. We'll see you in a few days with something else. Thank y'all so much.